Personal hygiene in food production. Personal hygiene of food handlers should have a special dress code. Transient microorganisms lasting only for a short time on human skin after the skin's contamination. Resident microorganisms residing under the specific cells of stratum corneum and on skin surface. Example, Staphylococcus epidermidis. So two types of microorganisms are there: transient microorganisms and resident microorganisms. Transient microorganisms lasting only for a short time on the human skin after the skin's contamination. Resident microorganisms residing under the specific cells of stratum corneum and on skin surface. Specific cells of stratum corneum and on skin surface residing for large time. Example, Staphylococcus epidermidis. So Staphylococcus epidermidis is a resident microorganism. Staphylococcus epidermidis is a resident microorganism. Two types, transient and resident. Personal cleanliness. The gastrointestinal tract contains 1 kg of gut bacteria. This gut bacteria, some are pathogenic, some are healthy, necessary for the digestion. So the gastrointestinal tract of human contains 1 kg of gut bacteria. How much of gram bacteria amount? 1 kg. Some are pathogenic, some are healthy, necessary for the digestion. Gut bacteria necessary for digestion. Pupils, open wound. Pupils shed pathogenic bacteria and viruses before having major symptoms of illness. Food workers can become permanent carriers of Salmonella bacteria. So food workers can become permanent carriers of which type of bacteria? Food workers can become permanent carriers of Salmonella bacteria. Salmonella bacteria, Campylobacter jejuni, hepatitis A, infective in minute doses. Campylobacter jejuni, hepatitis A, infective in minute doses. Food workers can become permanent carriers of Salmonella bacteria. Campylobacter jejuni, hepatitis A is infective in minute doses. Hand hygiene rules. Contamination, direct and indirect contamination. Direct transfer of microorganisms from pupil to food through direct physical contact. Indirect, knife and board are in contact with raw poultry. These raw poultry have Campylobacter species. If we cut tomato by the knife, then it will contaminate the tomato also. So direct, two types of contaminations are there: direct contamination and indirect contamination. Transfer of microorganisms from pupil to food through direct physical contact, and indirect, knife and board are in contact with raw poultry, have Campylobacter species. If we cut the tomato by the knife, then it will contaminate the tomato also. Campylobacter jejuni, hepatitis A, infective in minute doses. Hand hygiene rules. Fecal oral routes of contamination is the preliminary source of contamination in human or animal feces. It is the primary route of infection for feed-borne microorganisms. So what is the preliminary or primary route of infection for food-borne microorganisms, or what is the primary source of contamination in human or animal feces? What is the primary source of contamination of human or animal feces, or what is the primary route of infection for feed-borne microorganisms? Fecal oral route. Which type of route? Fecal oral route. Washing hands, 6 steps, is the most important foods poisoning to regular washing hands is the most important to prevent the food poisoning. Most often missed, less often, most often missed, less often missed. Washing hands, how many steps are included under washing hands? 6 steps are under washing hands. 3 types of washing hands: often missed, less often missed. Hand rubbing has 6 stages. How many stages are included under hand rubbing? Hand rubbing has 6 stages. If hands are unclean, sanitizers would not be effective. Don't replace the hand washing for food operators. Sanitizers. Don't replace the hand washing for food operators. Everyone. 5. Visitors should wear hairnet and coats and entrance of production at the entrance of production areas. Production areas, medium risk area, high risk area. So everyone 5 visitors should wear hairnets and coats at the entrance of production areas. Production areas are 2 areas, high risk area and low risk area. Medium risk area and high risk area. 2 types of production areas, medium risk area and high risk area. Personal hygiene is a management responsibility, provides financial means, clear guidance and hygienic rules. Financial means provide facilities and resources to human and technology to ensure GHP, good hygienic practices. Clear guidance about standard personal hygiene behavior. Hygiene culture, clear commitment to GHP, good hygienic practices, visible support of QS personnel, hygiene rules for all hierarchy levels. Personal hygiene is an important part of GMP program, good manufacturing practices, according to module of Introduction to Food Safety and Quality. So personal hygiene is a management responsibility. Personal hygiene provides 3 types of management responsibility. So how many management responsibility are under personal hygiene? 3 types of management responsibility. Financial means, clear guidance and hygienic culture. Financial means ensure GHP, good hygienic practices, clear guidance and hygienic culture. Visible support of QS personnel, hygiene rules for all hierarchy levels. Visible support of QS personnel, hygienic rules for all hierarchy level. Personal hygiene is an important part of GMP program, good manufacturing practices, according to module of Introduction to Food Safety and Quality. Personal hygiene is an important part of the GMP program. Which type of program? GMP program, good manufacturing practices, according to Introduction to Food Safety and Quality. Documentation of directives on personal hygiene in a shortened version. Documentation for all personnels, management personnels, administration, contractors, visitors, staff on protective clothing, illness, accidents, emergency situations. Documentation of directives on personal hygiene. Documentation in a shortened version for all personnels, management, administration, contractors, visitors, staff, protective clothing, illness, accidents, emergency situations, actively communicating personal hygiene directives. Actively communicating personal hygiene directives. Controlled access and instantly visible signaling instructions support personal hygiene behavior throughout the premises. Controlled entry into food production sites. Controlled access and instantly visible signaling infrastructure. Controlled access and instantly visible signaling instructions support personal hygiene premises behavior throughout the premises. Controlled access and instantly visible signaling instruction. Instantly visible signaling instructions support personal hygiene behavior throughout the premises. Controlled entry into food production sites. Instructions are visible signaling throughout the premises. Maintaining control over the health of food handlers by a vigilant supervisor. This supervisor keep ill workers away from the food contact. Maintaining control over the health of food handlers. Maintaining control over the health of food handlers by a vigilant supervisor. This vigilant supervisor keep ill workers away from the food contact. Maintaining control over the health of food handlers by vigilant supervisor. WHO report Health, Surveillance and Management Procedures for Food Handling Personnel provides current international guidance on managing personal hygiene. So, which report is offered by WHO or World Health Organization to provide current international guidance on managing personal hygiene, health, surveillance and management procedures for food handling personnel. WHO reports Health, Surveillance and Management Procedures for Food Handling Personnel that provides current international guidance on managing personal hygiene. Hygiene management of personnel starts from day 1. Re-typhoid or paratyphoid, vomiting, diarrhea. Personal hygiene management starts from day 1. First, hygienic training. Regular training sessions provide regular control. Before the uptake of work, adequate behavior must be taught and controlled. Frequent training leads to high level of personal hygiene. Infrequent training leads to low level of personal hygiene. So first, hygienic training provides regular training sessions and regular control. Before uptake of work, adequate behavior. First, hygienic training provides regular training sessions and training regular control. Adequate behavior must be taught and controlled. Frequent training leads to high level of personal hygiene and infrequent training leads to low level of personal hygiene. Personal hygiene directives are documented in a GMP program. Good manufacturing practices. Indirect contamination. Personal hygiene. Most effective way of personal hygiene is washing hands. 3 people should not handle foods. So personal hygiene directives and documents of personal hygiene are maintained in GMP program. Directives and documents of personal hygiene are maintained in GMP program or good manufacturing practices programs. Personal hygiene in food production. Indirect contamination. Most effective way of personal hygiene is washing hands. 3 people should not handle foods. Food wastes. Prevent food wastes at the source. Food product dates used by March 31 201, based by March 31 201, based before March 31 201 and sale by March 31 201. So food wastes, prevent the food waste at the source. Food product dates used by March 31 2001, March 31 2001, based by March 31 2001, based before March 31 2001 and sale by March 31 2001. Eat leftover foods within 3 to 4 days. Freeze the leftover foods up to 3 to 4 months. Eat in how many days the leftover foods should be eaten? In 3 to 4 days. For how many months the leftover foods can be conserved or can be freezed? Leftover foods can be freezed up to 3 to 4 months. Food industry: process, prepare, preserved, distribute, serve foods and beverages. Waste management from inception to final disposal. Waste management steps from inception to final disposal. From inception to final disposal is included under waste management. According to FAO, annually 1/3 of food produced in the world for human consumption gets lost or wasted. Food service sector. How much food in world get lost before human consumption? According to FAO, annually 1/3 of food produced in the world for human consumption get lost or wasted. Food service sector. FSS. FSS or food service sector. Food service sector or FSS. Most common type of food wastes. Prepared foods, its ingredient: glass, metal, paper, cardboard. Waste management hierarchy. Most common type of food wastes: prepared food and its ingredients. Glass, metal, paper and cardboard. Prepared food is wasted majorly. Glass, metal, paper and cardboard. Waste management hierarchy: internationally accepted approach to prevent or reduce the food wastes. Waste prevention: reuse, recycling, recovery. 3R: safe disposal. Least preferred, most preferred. So waste management hierarchy. What do you mean by waste management hierarchy? It is an internationally accepted approach to prevent or reduce the food wastes. What? Waste prevention, reuse, recycling, recovery, safe disposal. Safe disposal is least preferred and most preferred is waste prevention. 3R: reuse, recycling and recovery. Waste management hierarchy: an international accepted approach to prevent or reduce the food wastes. Waste prevention is most accepted. Inverted triangle. Inverted triangle is included under the waste management hierarchy. Waste prevention is most preferred, then 3R: reuse, recycling and recovery. Last is safe disposal, that is least preferred.